Welcome back to Truck Simulator Ultimate, where realism meets chaos. And today, we're diving into a very moving story. Jason's behind the wheel of an absolute beast, the 2010 Volvo H16 6x4, today's cargo. Livestock, that's right, a truck full of cows. Or goats, or whatever makes noise and poops nervously when you drive over potholes. We're hauling from Kochi to Kannur to 272 kilometers of pure rural adventure. Company, Danone. Mission, deliver the animals. Status, already suspiciously low on fuel.
Let's get started. Drive safe.
Everything starts off chill. The moon's up, the engine's roaring. Jason's in cockpit view like he's piloting a Boeing. And no, we're not using top view camera. Why? Because Jason's a real one. He doesn't need angles, he needs vibes. The livestock are oddly quiet. Either they're sleeping or they've accepted their fate. One cow may or may not be staring directly into the rear camera. We ignore it. Cruising smoothly, passing hills, narrow roads, a few confused pedestrians, and suddenly, that fuel warning light blinks. Yeah, reserve. That little orange devil starts glowing like it just saw a ghost. Jason zooms the map. No petrol bunks nearby. The truck gulps fuel like it's chugging cola in summer. We're in survival mode now. Every gear shift is a prayer. Every kilometer is a miracle. Meanwhile, in the back, the cows are probably forming a union. They've started moving more. Maybe they sense it. Animals know things, right? At the 124 kilometers mark, plot twist. A ferry awaits 60 kilometers across water. Jason rolls in like a hero who found a save point in a horror game. On the ferry, Jason relaxes. He looks out over the waves, contemplating life, cows, and how many kilometers he can get from fumes. The animals are enjoying the ride too, hair in the wind, mooing softly, one probably writing poetry. Ferry ends, back on the road, only 60 for kilometers left. But here's the catch, still nitrogen monoxide fuel bunk. The reserve light has now become part of Jason's soul. It's been blinking so long, we might name it Blinky. Jason's now driving like a pro trying to save every drop. No sudden moves, no revving. He's talking to the truck like it's an old friend. Come on, buddy. Just a few more kilometers and cockpit view. Still on, no top view. That's commitment. Or stubbornness, or both. At last found the petrol bunk. My truck, don't give up on me. Just few more inches, we will be inside. You can drink as much petrol you want, haha. Need for some service. Truck is not moving fast.
You're replacing multiple.
Exit right. Continue straight. Turn right.
The last few kilometers feel like hours. Every signboard brings hope. Every hill feels like a boss fight. And then, we see it. Kannur. Jason rolls into the delivery point like a legend. The truck's coughing, the livestock are mooing like it's a party, and
You have reached your destination.
He's got the 1,000-yard stare of a man who survived a road trip without snacks. Mission complete, with some liter of fuel, no drama. Just a man, a truck, and a whole lot of moo. If you made it to the end, you deserve a medal. Don't forget to smash that like button if you enjoyed this ride. Subscribe for more chaos with Jason, and comment below, I'd rather push the truck than deal with those cows. Catch you in the next journey, drivers.